Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercraft 67. So we're up to week number 10 in the Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and this week we are making these very cute, what does Rachel call them? Extra journal spot bundles. And they're designed to just slip into pockets within your journals or attach them to the page. Again, another idea I simply wouldn't have thought of doing, and I think they are terrific. I love them. So I've made 3 in advance, and I don't have much in the way of original vintage ephemera, so I'm just going to make do with some stuff that I've pulled from my stash. And yeah, we'll get on and I'll make a few more. So I have just picked some book page music paper, and I've printed out some printables of double-sided. Yeah, so I reckon we're just going to get in and start doing some folding and get these things on the go. So how is everyone today? I hope everyone is well. And welcome, hello and welcome to the new subscribers. Very, very much appreciate you being here. So yeah, just basically, and I'm using mainly A4 size sheets here, which might be a little big for bigger journals, but for smaller journals rather. But I really like that size. So I've just printed out from the Graphics Fairy just some vintage receipts and things like that. They are printed though. And I have printed double-sided. So some of them I've printed on coffee stain paper, and others I have double-sided print. This one I've printed on graph paper. This beautiful page is from Anna Thompson on Facebook. Very talented lady with digitals, and she does so many of them just as freebies on her Facebook page. So yeah, definitely go and check Anna out. I'm just going to fold all of these. Whether we get them all done or not, I don't know. This beautiful one is from Chapter 1 Papers, and I've just printed that onto some coffee stain graph paper. That one, what's this one? This is another one of Anna's as well, and I've just printed that onto some old ledger paper. Just like that. And then I've got some music paper. That would look nice too. I'm really starting to run short of music paper now. I've got to go op shopping and pick up some supplies. And then I love this book page. This is from a very vintage book that I did pick up at the Lifeline Book Fair. It's like a boy's journal back in the day, and the inscription inside is 1960. So, and remarkably, the paper is so beautiful. It does crack a little, but not so bad. So yeah, beautiful. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some paper for the belly bands. I've just got a heap of bits and pieces off to the side here. So I might use some music paper for some of that, just tear it down. Yeah, that's probably about all I have handy, but that will look nice anyway. So I'm just going to tear some strips just to act as belly bands. We said we had 8, so I'm just going to tear 8. I'm going to tear them at about an inch, I suppose, inch wide. Oh, it's so hot here in Queensland. I am so tired of this weather. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so I'm just going to grab some washi tape. And I did what I said I was going to do. And I put all my washi tape in a bottle. So that is cool. That is great. And I might just use a bit of this Tim Holtz just to just to seal the band. So I'm just going to basically grab them and wrap them around like about that. And then I'm just going to seal that with some washi tape. Just like that. So that's one. Just lay that down. I'm really enjoying these challenges, these Roxy Weekly challenges. Such great ideas that I just don't think of myself. And I don't really see them on other people's channels either. So it's been really wonderful because I am trying desperately to mass produce. And when these challenges come around, they are really great for that. So just want to straighten that up, wrap it around, pop a bit of washi down there. Like that. Oh, that's upside down. Oh, I haven't even been looking for that, whether I'm putting them on upside down or not. Oh well. And see, they come together so fast. Such easy projects. And you know, the other thing that it's teaching me to do is to relax a little bit with my craft. Like, you know, oh, I'm that crafted that, you know, I've got to ink everything and I've got to sew everything and blah, blah, blah. And these projects really help me to realise that, no, I don't always have to do that, because the embellishing of a product can be where I've put all that time and effort into the sewing and the this and that. So yeah, it's been very beneficial to me in a few ways. And this is our last one for the band. Alright, so I'll put that away. Alrighty, so there's 8 of our little, and that's them, basically, that's the foundation of it. How easy was that? And I mean, they just look so cool. This one on the band, I've just done some stamping. And then on these two, I've just added a bit of a label with some stamping and things. And I think that's all it needs. I have you know, the journal cards, sorry, that we put in the front. I have sewn around those, but that's what I mean. I think that's just as nice instead of having the whole thing sewn around. All right, so I've just pulled some basic book pages and bits and pieces to what I have here in my stash. And I'm just going to start loading these up now. So I'll move some of this out of the way. I've got these pieces are original pieces. This magazine clipping is from 1959. This was from my grandma. 1959. It was Australian, I forget what they call it now. Australian Home Journal. When my grandma passed, yeah, we were allowed to take a memory, and so that's what I took. Now these ones, I'm just going to not quite fold them in half, just about 2/3, and I'm just going to pop a book page in each one. And I am going to probably, they might vary a little bit, but I'm just going to sort of pretty much duplicate all my pages. And I'll just tuck those ones in there. And I think I miscounted. I think I've only pulled seven pages from bits and pieces, but that's all right. So we've got 8, and I did have another book page over here somewhere. Yeah, there you are. I'll just pop that one to the side because I don't have, I'm not prepared for 8. Now these are not real, they're just a faux newspaper clipping, but they're a nice quality paper. So I'm just going to put one of these in each one, and they're nice and tall so they look good at the back with a bit of interest like that. Don't they look cool? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating and I've gone really quiet now. Oh, I tend to do that, don't I? I like this pink one. That's a nice colour. Oh, that matches nice with the roses on that one. And then what else have we got? These would just be great for collage pages. All right, so that's those. I'll put those to the side. Now I've got some dictionary page as well that I'm just going to sort of like tri-fold and put one of those in each one. Okay. And I'll pop that one in between the two. Oh, you can't see anything there. Oh well, we'll put you that side, at least you've got a little bit of text poking out. Like that. And this is nice paper too, so I like the idea of this because it's a journaling spot. So yeah, even though these pages have text and everything on them, you can still journal over the top of that if you used a coloured pen or something like that. But I also think they're a nice idea to put in a journal, you know, and then you could use them for your collages and things like that. So there's a few different ways that these type of things can come in very handy. I probably should have done all this folding, shouldn't I, before I turn the camera on? Oh well, but this is part of the challenge, is making the project, I think. Oh, that's pretty. A little sailing ship. So I might fold that one in and keep him out. Oh, you don't see him, but we know he's there. And then this one here. Oops. Like that. All right, so that's 3 pages each there. And then I've just got my favourite book in the whole world, bit of Winnie the Pooh. So each one's going to get a page of Winnie the House at Pooh Corner. I love this book. And I'll just put that one in there. Such pretty illustrations. Love Pooh Bear. And that's really nice quality paper too. Oh, I want a ducky kind. There. Oh, Pooh falling down. And that's not going to work very well. Sorry, Pooh, we cut your head off. That one in there, and then this one I'll put in there. Now they would be beautiful with all the vintage ephemera, stuff like that, and one of these days I'm going to treat myself to some, but I think that's just as nice. I think that, oh, and then I've got some of this original stuff as well. So this one here, that's a bit wide. This is from that Home Journal magazine. So we've got that front pocket, but I think that's a bit wide. She's so sweet, this little girl. I just leave her sort of there. And then there's another one of those book pages there. I'm popping these ones into that middle pocket there. So they're the 1959 ones. This one here, it doesn't have a date on. But it's April, sometime in April. I think it's British. So I'm just going to trifold that and put that into, I won't have a lot, they're not all going to, no, not there. I want to put it into that pocket there. That pocket there. What else have we got? This is not original, but I do like it. It's a graphics fairy, and I've just printed it onto some vintage ledger. So I think that's quite nice. And I'll put that one in there, like that. These are getting quite stacked, and this is beautiful too. Oh, I don't know if I can part with that yet. I've held on to this picture for such a long time. Maybe not yet. And this is just a bit of that book page from that boy's journal, but it's just such lovely paper. So I'm going to put one of those in, this one there in that pocket, and I've got another piece here, and I'll put that into that pocket. And then we've just got one that doesn't have a front piece. I'll see if I was prepared to part with my picture. Or maybe it is time for you to go and be with someone else. Am I the only one that does that? I have particular things that I just love, and I'd carry them with me for a long, long time. All right, so there we go. So now I'm going to do... I've just picked out of my stash and a few printables from Anna, just a few little journal cards and things. I've got some pages to back them with, and I'm just gonna, you know, pop them in like that kind of thing. Looks really pretty. Even this nice one here. Oh yeah, you'll go like that sort of thing. What else have we got? Oh, I've got a big tag. This is from Kylie at Paper Daisy Journals. That sort of thing. And I've got this lovely photograph. like that. And then I just want to grab some of these things from Anna because I think they're beautiful. And I'm just going to tear them down with my ruler. This one here I think is beautiful. It's like a check. And it's got some floral overlay and stuff on it. Yeah, that's so pretty. And that music paper's starting to crack. So that's really pretty. What's on this one? I love this calendar piece with the bike, but that might be a little bit too wide, tall. So I might just take this one here. So that one can sit in that little front pocket. Like that. And this one here, I just want to turn it the other way so that the flower is showing through. And that music paper's starting to crack. So I'm just going to put a little bit of washi over the top of that, and it can look like a bit of decoration. Just so that it doesn't crack any further. Just like that. And what do we got? One more. So what do we want for that one? That is quite tall. Oh, the butterfly's pretty. I'll do the butterfly. And one more little bit. Just like that. And we'll pop you down in there as well. Alright, so I'll take these and, oh, the pretty rose. I love that rose. Let's just give you a second one. You can have the rose as well. Okay, so we have quite a nice collection of bits and pieces. And I do like, these are from a modern gardening magazine, but I do like those bright pops of colour. And in the ones that I did before, I put two sort of little journaling cards, so I will probably do the same again because I've got a few bits left over here. So sort of that one could have a bit of colour. Those two are good. That one's got two. That one, yeah. So it really is, the sky's the limit, isn't it? You can keep it really neutral, or you could make it nice and bright. Just depends what you've got to use in your pockets. That's quite pretty. What else have we got? Oh, this is a sort of a bit of a journaling card. Oh, look at that. It's a double-sided one. Nice. I'll just cut that one out. And that one can pop in behind him. And what else have we got? What else? That one's got two. That one's got two. That one's got two. That's only got one. That's got one. That one's got two. Well, that one's got two. So we've just got those two. But I might just leave that there as it is at this moment. Okay, so the next thing then that we've got to do is back all these bits and pieces onto some paper. And I'll just do a couple because you know, gluing's not very interesting to watch. Just going to grab some beautiful coffee stain paper that I just received from Sue. And I'm also going to use some of the packaging that Sue sends. Sue from Paper Inspirations that she wraps her orders with. So I never throw it away. I keep it. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just, I'm just going to glue those straight down, and then I'll just give it a little bit of a border, not a lot. And then when it's all dry and everything, then I'll sew around it with the sewing machine. Oh. Just like that sort of thing. And then you've got just a nice little journal card that you can write on, or put it in a pocket, use it up, do something with it. But it's just really sweet sitting in there like that. I'll do this one as well. And I'm going to back that onto some of this brown. I'm not going to use that side. I'm going to use the inside. So I'll just put some glue down on this one. Oh, I tell you, me and glue, we just don't agree. We don't get on. Okay, so I'll put that one down. That, and I'm just going to rip that with my ruler. I'll rip that whole piece off because I will use that. Like that and like that. I'll probably trim, oh, that needs to come down. Actually, I might just trim it. I can't rip it thinner than that. Alright, and so that one can kind of live in there. And they look really nice once they've been sewn around and stuff. So, yeah. So, that's the general idea of that. I mean, everybody knows how to glue, and it's not very interesting to watch. So, I'll leave that there, and I'll come back and I'll back everything and, yeah, ink it and sew it and stuff later on. But yeah, so everything is in. And now what I wouldn't mind doing is just, now where did I put my labels? Where are they? Oh, I've had this little case with some, yeah, there it is. And I'm just going to put a little bit of embellishing on the bands. So I've just got some few bits and pieces cut here that I think are nice. And this one just says specimen number 14. Some of these I've just created myself in a Word document, and others I have gotten through swaps and things like that. Now, where's a bit of paper? Oh, I'm just going to use the back of one of these for now. And just a bit of glue, and I'm just going to pop that down there on that one, like that. Then we've got this one. Just cut, oops, oh, I've got sticky fingers. And just that sort of thing. Oh, that's crooked. Just that sort of thing, just to decorate them a bit. What have we got? Dwell on the possibility. No, that's too Yeah, today is a good day to try. That's a nice little sentiment. I'm going to put that one right down there on there. Trim out the white a bit. And then like I've also done, you can just stamp numbers on them. That would look great too. I've done that on one of those over there. Today is a good day to try. Beautiful. Just like that. Oh, what's this one here? It's another specimen one, but I've got a couple of those now. Oh, what else have we got in here? Bits flying everywhere. Well, that one could look nice. Figure 5. If I've gone out of camera, I'm just over this side doing a bit of gluing. I'll put that one on there. Like that. And yeah, and so on and so on. So you can then just decide to do whatever you like. I don't even think you need to do that if you don't want to put a label, but I just love a label. So just a little bit of inspiration there. Get rid of my bluey page. Get rid of these little bits and pieces here. And yeah, so there you go. That's a great, really quick and easy, simple project that I think is going to be really, really effective in a journal. They just look great, don't they? I love them. So look how many we've made. And then these are the 3 that I did earlier today. And yeah, you can see where I've sewn around the journal cards just to give it something, just to give it a little bit more. That one there I've still got to sew around. Yeah, so there you go. Roxy's Weekly Challenge number 10, extra journal spot bundles for journals. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope everyone is well and having a great week. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.